This video contains content that may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Are they still out there, fellas? Yes, they are still there. And hopefully, they won't leave until victory is achieved. It is said that people suffer from lack of knowledge, but black people suffer because we forget to remember the past. We have a problem with learning from mistakes of the past, and we are doomed to suffer these same mistakes over and over until we learn. There were a lot of cops making these photo ops, kneeling, shaking hands and hugging, showing what I call fake solidarity. Because even though they are shaking hands and kneeling, well, at nighttime, they are beating and killing. Just because a person says that they are your friend does not mean that they are your friend. Trusting police officers is just not a good idea, because the people that allow the abuse and the murders to go on are still employed by the police department. They still run the police department. They still make decisions when it comes to policing black people here in this country. So trusting them is just not a good idea. And when it comes to the protest, are you sure that the people that are joining you in this protest really have your best interests at heart? Are they joining you in solidarity, or are they provocateurs up under a separate agenda? See, the problems with black Americans is that we allow people to tell us things, but when it comes to showing us things, we give them a pass and keep going for the same old song and dance that, oh, we're going to give it to you next week. I got you next week. Oh, man, wait till I give me a check. I got you next week. And next week never comes. You don't have to search very far to find evidence of America reneging on deals. That's how they got America, by making promises and in the end, giving the people the shield. Remember the 40 acres and a mule? Remember civil rights? And we're still fighting for civil rights today. Police brutality, and we're still fighting for the same things today. And just like you're hollering about it now, you said back then that you was going to stop it. Oh, we're going to put in legislation to eradicate it, but you never do. This reminds me of slavery. Slavery is supposed to have been abolished. But if you will look at the 13th Amendment, it says that slavery is abolished except for imprisonment or debts owed. Now, if slavery is abolished, it just should be abolished, period. But they make provisions to keep it going on. The same with these killings of police officers. Oh, they saying that the chokehold is outlawed unless the cops in a one-on-one with a person say if it's outlawed, it should be outlawed. But they're going to keep some provisions in there to keep the crimes going on. And we just allow this to keep going on and on. That's why I'm praying and hoping that these young people, since they want to handle it, would not give up on these protests, that they would not stop protesting. Make this a year to remember that, hey, this is the year that black people actually said no fucking more. There have been so many deaths of black people at the hands of police officers, even after the televised murder of George Floyd. So what is going to make it stop? And as long as we allow them to put in provisions for them to continue to murder black people, well, how the hell you think it's going to stop? You know, it's very surprising to me that black people are trying to promote Joe Biden. I don't promote either one of these guys. I think both of them are evil. But I think that Joe Biden is a smarter evil person. He knows how to be evil. He's been in this game a while. So he knows exactly what to do, and he's just talking nice because he's trying to win. How many times do black people have to go through this over and over that white people don't speak the truth? They're just trying to win. And they will say any damn thing to win. Then after he's in, he doesn't do a damn thing and claims that now we got to take a vote on these things that you said that you were going to do. Donald Trump is the only one that came out with the bullet tactics and said, I'm doing it because I'm the damn president. He's the only one I've noticed that did that. And I'm saying that, hey, if I was the president, I would probably do the same thing too. But by Donald Trump being so ignorant on many issues, he can be easily misled by somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. The people that he has sitting around him, some of those people know exactly what the hell they're doing. Donald Trump just playing it by ear. I mean, if these black kids are going to be in control of the protests and march, be in control of the protests and march, you have to monitor these people who claim that they want to join you, because some of them are not on the up and up. I'm going to be honest with you. I would say majority of these people are not on the up and up. They only seek and destroy. They're going to infiltrate the group. They're going to water it down. They're going to talk about everybody else's lives except for black lives. And black people need to stop allowing that kind of shit to happen. Because, hey, man, let us take care of our business first, then we'll get to y'all later. But we can't never get a damn thing going on if we have to stop doing what we're doing to help the LGBT, to help the goddamn Hispanics, to help the Asians, to help the blind people, to help the goddamn handicapped. We got to help us first. Training starts at home. If someone ever told you that you don't have good home training, instead of you getting upset, examine yourself. And we as a people have not been trained well. We conduct ourselves like people that are leaderless. These people are trying their darndest to sweep their ugly history up under the rug. The reason they are removing and not destroying these statues and monuments of Confederate soldiers is like sweeping it up under the rug. The dirt is still there. The people that honor and love these Confederates and the Confederate soldiers and everything about Confederacy, they are still alive. Why do you think racism doesn't die? Because racists teach their children to be racist. These people that are making these racist statements today, fruit does not fall far from the trees. Look and see who their parents are. What type of rhetoric are their parents pushing? And I'm quite sure that you will see that a son that's a racist has a father that's a racist and has a grandfather that's a racist, and so on and so forth. Love is taught in the home. That's why usually you find a person that's nice and loving. You go to their house, you see they have nice and loving parents. I'm just trying my best to warn you youngsters to don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Because these people are going to come off like they're nice and they understand and we want to help solve the problem. That's the same things that they told my father and my father's father. It seems like it skips a generation or two. And now they are telling you youngsters The same thing. Oh, we're showing solidarity. We're going to kneel. You don't have to do all that. Black people, we have to do what we got to do for ourselves. Now, if them people want to help, go help from over there. We don't need you right here to help. There's so much area that needs cleaning up. You don't have to come, everybody has to congregate in one spot. There's trash everywhere. So you don't have to join our group to show solidarity. Show it in your fucking actions. Going to jail for some of these people is like going to some African safari. This is excitement for them. They're not going to stay in jail. They're going to get right out. What about black people? When things like this happen to us, when we step out, hey man, it is a death sentence for our lifestyle. Instead of them steady talking about police reform and defunding the police department and more training, why don't they just say we're going to convict cops that are found guilty of civil rights violations, oppression, and murder? That's all they have to do. But they know that the captains, the sergeants, the lieutenants, retired police officers, all of them are guilty of this. So in actuality, they are feeling for their damn selves, and they don't want nothing to change. They want to remain the same. So they keep talking about solidarity. Oh, we don't want to hear that. We want the killing to stop. Oh, we want police reform. Oh, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear you say the killing is going to stop. We're going to defund the police and say, hey, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear that the killings are going to stop and that you are going to try, convict, and imprison guilty police officers. I mean, just really think about it. We have to be some weak-ass people to allow our sons, daughters, brothers and sisters, parents and grandparents, friends and other relatives to be killed by a certain group of people, and we do nothing about it. 9/11, a certain group of people, they say, conducted 9/11, and what did they do? They went after those people. But when a certain groups kill one of our own, what the hell do? We go to the people that killed us and try to think that they are going to rectify the damn situation. Is that insane or what? You have a lot of people out there like Al Sharpton and the likes of him that claim black people died for the right to vote. And after all these people that they claim died for the right to vote, what the hell has changed in the lives of black people? Not a damn thing. And the ones that are coming to us talking about black people died for the right to vote, they're living pretty well. Have you people ever paid attention to that? Stop falling for that damn trick. After all of these years, what the hell has voting got us? It hasn't gotten us any damn well. Why? Because we are a damn minority. And how can a minority win any damn vote? Well, we got to get somebody to join us. Who the hell is going to join a group of weak-ass people that let people walk all over them? Who is going to join that, sir? No damn body. You think them people want what the hell we getting? Shot by cops, low housing, and fucked up schools. You think that people want that? They don't want that. That's why when they come over here, they turn their backs on blacks and, quite obvious to appease these white peoples. But I can understand because we too goddamn weak. Now, if we had some strength about us and stood up to these damn people, I'm quite sure that people would join us because we are not the only ones that are being oppressed. We're not the only ones that suffer from racism. We're not the only ones that suffer from financial depression. Man, we just in a bad shape, and we're not the only damn ones. And all those other people, they are in the same position we are in. Too damn scared to do something about it. And when somebody steps up to be that person, to not be scared, I'm quite sure all the other groups will join. So there's protesting and marching and begging and pleading and getting this different legislations brought into law. They got laws that they don't uphold. Oh, it's the officer's discretion. It's just more and more bullshit. And we as a people, damn, don't we have enough goddamn fertilizer? Because all we have been unloaded upon us is a bunch of damn bullshit. I mean, like I said, if you youngsters say you got it, get it. You see these people come up to my join your motherfucking protest, don't allow them to do it, man. They are infiltrators. Don't allow them to do that. Oh, do I remember so well the peace and love movement. White people come in, oh, we're about love and peace, man. And black people, we have a damn problem when we see some white people coming up smiling. Black people get weak. Stop getting weak and being a damn fool. It's a saying, old song that says, smiling faces sometimes pretend to be your friend. And how many times do we have to fall for that? Somebody come in your face smiling, and then in the end you saying, man, I shouldn't even deal with that person. That's because you're stupid and you're unlearned. We need to get up off of this stupidity that we're going through at this particular point in time. We need to learn from the mistakes of the past. We need to be able to recognize people that are coming in to infiltrate our movement and stop allowing these people to come in. When you have the cameras upon you, let it be known that these people do not represent us. We don't trust them. So we wish you could send them. We know you sending them because we didn't ask for them to come. So who the hell sent them? These are the things that we have to do if we want to try to show these people, to try to show the world that we are ready for real leadership. But the only thing we're showing the world now is that we are nothing but a bunch of damn followers.